What's up, everybody? I'm Chris.
This is Josh.
Candace Smith.
Trent Clopton.
My name is John, and this is
my
encounter
with God.
So this year, 2017, has been like a crazy year. Being married for a year, having my son, and then I took on a task. Really is huge to most people in deciding and being scared to step out on faith and do a film, make a film.
It's the top of the year, it's January. God was really speaking to me about finding a new job, basically. I knew my season at that particular place had come to an end, and I knew that season was up. So I really wanted to hear what he had to say about my next steps.
Here I was, 315 pounds, walking around as a living dead. I saw the doctors and they looked me in my face and said, "Miss Smith, I don't even know how you're sitting here. You don't have many more nights on this earth." And God was like, "Are you ready now?"
Back in May 2015, I was diagnosed as a diabetic. And approximately in April 2016, I was driving one day, and all of a sudden in my right eye, my vision got distorted. And when I got to the eye doctor, they told me that I had a hemorrhage. On May 26, 2017, the hemorrhage spread to my left eye, and it caused me to lose my sight in both of my eyes.
I was one of the first to go to college in my family, and unfortunately I wasn't able to finish. So I felt like I let my family down, I let myself down. Was afforded another opportunity after that to go to the Army, to go to the military. And 2 weeks before I shipped out, I got a DUI. And the whole time I was pursuing like my own ways of thinking and my own ways of doing things. So
I prayed, I gave it to God, and I just asked God that, God, if this is something that I'm supposed to do, just give me the power, the strength, and the bandwidth to be able to handle it all. I still want to be a great husband. I still want to be a great father, but I still want to do the work that you put in me on this earth to do, which is, filmmaking and preaching and teaching in that facet.
So I was crazy enough to put a time stamp on what I was believing God for. Not because I wanted to test God, like do this or else, but it was really an opportunity for me to exercise my faith and really put power behind the words that I was trying to speak into existence.
I cried out, "Jesus, help me." So he gave me resources, and I had to learn that I was worth it to reach out and take a hold of those resources, because before that I was broken and I didn't think I was worth anybody's help. I didn't want to be a burden, but that was the enemy lying to me, having me to take on false humility. We're overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And I began to speak. And by speaking, I began to gain more life.
I got to work, I could not see. I called my mom and said, "Mom, I need to go to the emergency room immediately." They stated to me that they couldn't do anything at that time and that I needed to go see my eye doctor. They told me that I needed to have surgery immediately. If I didn't catch it in time enough, I could have actually went blind.
So at that time, I dove further into a lifestyle of street life and thinking that was for me, because at that time I was a failure. I was leading the life that the world wanted me to lead, and it left me hopeless.
Within 31 days, God gave me the opportunity to interview for a job that I wasn't qualified for. I didn't have all the achievements. I didn't have experience in that particular field. But God knew that I needed something from Him, and He provided for me. So with all of that said, that one encounter led to God completely blowing my mind with opportunities for 2017. He far exceeded my expectations beyond this new job. And that was just step one in starting the year in a positive way. And I'm grateful for my encounter with God.
As much as I felt alone, I realized that God was with me the whole entire process. Even when I felt weak, even when I felt useless, even when I felt like I didn't know what I was going to do, or even being scared to do the film. But even while I was in the film, God was with me the entire time. He just covered me, and the entire experience of conquering what I never thought I could possibly do, but only what I dreamed of doing, God made a reality.
And by speaking, I began to gain more life. And by gaining more life, I watched myself drop not only weight, but chains that held me bound. And so God was getting all the glory, because what I couldn't do in over a decade of trying in my own way, God took me in 8 months from 315 to 206.
As of October 28, 2017, I can say that my vision has been restored. And I thank God for that.
Once I decided to give God my all, He really showed Himself faithful. He showed Himself strong. He renewed my hope. He gave me a new vision. He gave me a new insight, and He gave me purpose in the things that I never thought I would have purpose in.
This is my encounter with God.
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 This is my encounter with God.